right. Test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I think we're good here. All right. What's up, guys? This is Michael Purgatorio coming to you guys live on your Saturday evening, and really want to just say thank you for your patience here. I mean, my head for the most part is better, but it's still kind of thwomping a bit. But I'm going to get through it because I really want to see this Blitzkrieg, I do, and I definitely know some people have been waiting a long time for it. Mr. Disco Partyham, who is in the chat, what's up, Disco? Also, what's up, Vocaloid fan? What's up, Combine? What is up, Pat's Patch? And what is up, Wolfian Reigns? Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I've been good, thank you. We're running a Blitzkrieg right now, and yeah, I was going to leave that part out, that things were a little hectic in the setup, but they kind of were, which was slight delay too. So, you know, again, we appreciate your patience, but, you know, we're here now, and that's what matters. So, for those that are just joining us for their very first Blitzkrieg, I know this is the Evolution debut, and I'm super excited about it, but basically the rules here, guys, it's 4v4 amiibo play, and how this is going to work is it's a best of 7 with items and hazards on. It's a random stage every single time, by the way, and the first of 4 will take the victory. The only other restrictions here, it must be Spirited Amiibo, which we have, and it must be A tier and lower, which, yeah, it looks like we got here. In fact, we got a lot of fun names here. In fact, to Joseph's point, there was one individual from Team Shid who is actually kind of being replaced. We have a stand-in here, so to speak, but we're going to go over that in just a moment. I just want to make sure we are A-okay with what we need to do. Yeah, they're on medium. They're not on high. I feel like we did that for the first one, and it was just too chaotic. But, yeah, the medium items is the way to go, in my opinion, for this kind of a battle. Yeah, first of 4 wins. I just want to make sure that's here. All right. All right, and we're going to be entering in everyone's amiibo. Or amiibos. You say amiibos, we will tar and feather you out of the amiibo fight coliseum. No joke, no joke. Fluffy's ready to go. He's already got the feathers. I don't know where he got feathers, but he got them. I'm getting a little too silly here, but let's go ahead and actually bring in. You know what? You know, we're gonna bring in Evolution first. I'm dying to see him. All right, so this is from Team Evolution. I think it's just Evolution though, but just to be a little more official. We have Combine's Pit Marge S, who I think is really like the people's champ when it comes to Combine's amiibo. Seymour is here, who I guess you could say it's an honorable mention for people's champion from Disco's roster, but I feel like he's got some better picks, truthfully. Yoshi's, by the way. This is something from Miles Per Hour, Poyolution. I want to say we've seen him once in the arena, but I could be wrong, so I'm very eager to see what he does here. And last but not least, we have Funshine. This is former Ultimate Universal Champion and former Ultimate Champion. This Banjo and Kazooie, he is just spectacular. He's B+, but he hits like an A+ tier. Trust. So that is just half of the competition here. Let's go ahead and bring in the other half, guys, before I get lost in the chat sauce here, like I always do. It's true. All right, and here it is, Team Shid. We got Kong Cannon. This has definitely been a favorite, or a spam, if you will, from Joseph's side, and he does get results, I'm not going to lie. Scored a top 8 on our Kirby vs. DK tour, and here is the stand-in online hell. This is from Fluffy OMC, who is, well, you know, he's more officially Team Amiibo. Like, damn it, Fluffy, you're a traitor. Nah, JK. We totally will be amiable to our teammates helping out other teams. We're cool like that. Amiibo fight forever. But online hell is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and definitely not something you want to find in a bracket. Next up, though, we have Frost Lemon. This is just one of my favorite Roy amiibo. Not just because it's from one of my good friends, but also just the sheer fact I think it does slap from time to time. He's had more than just his share of moments. He is, again, a force to be reckoned with, an immovable object, and I think Pat's Patch did a really good job with him. Next up, though, we have Old Timer, and this is something that we haven't seen in a while. It's E1024's Pac-Man. I really feel like Old Timer, in my opinion, was inspiration from Astro Beat, Saturn's Pac-Man, Bobby Mitts, but E1024 I don't believe is here to really confirm any of that, but he does play similar to him, and I really do like Old Timer's style, so definitely something that I think could come in clutch here. Let me also go ahead and... There we go. Alright. Bro, just saying, what are these teams? LOL. These teams are pretty good, actually. In fact, before we get started here, Kong Cannon. I thought for Spirits we did throw him in A+, but I could be wrong. Nope, top of A. Top of A. Okay. Yeah, tier list changes are coming soon, guys. We also appreciate your patience on that. Just Hector, PGX, and I can never really get on the same page. Or, heck, the last time I said, dude, let's do this, and then I fucking forgot to play Marvel Rivals, so that last one's on me. But I think we're ready to get started here in this best of 7, guys. Gentlemen, I wish you all luck here, and let's go. Yeah, it was not the Sephiroth. Went with more of a sure thing here, and I think we're gonna benefit from that. Oh, we got Temple. This is a fire stage to start out on, especially because, like I said, guys, my head's still a little thumpity. But yeah, I like the nostalgia. I think Roy is pretty much the only melee character we had here, which is kind of crazy. Well, the only one who debuted in melee, I'll specify, but definitely not what I expected, although now that we have a little more room to work with, it's not going to be as chaotic. So as you guys can see, though, we are running 5 stocks here with 10-minute time limit. That's to make sure we got some longevity here. Since there's longevity, I need to get more comfortable. There we go. And Seymour's Giant. Oh my god, you see more. Ah, I get it now. Well, nice hit there by Pat's Patch's amiibo, but down special from the Kirby. It does seem like the red team is trying to divide and conquer, but with a little twist. They're not trying to really leave up. Well, I don't know how we really measure that, but not too far away from their opponent, their teammates, just in case they need a little backup. In fact, we see 3 hammers here. That is wild. And yeah, Seymour's gonna grab the other one. Do a little demo work on the blue team's skull. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! That is just bad luck. Well, Online Hell's got the final smash. And within the first 2 minutes of play, it's... Well, you know, it's actually looking like red team with a lead. Yeah, I don't think so much of a lead after this. I'll have to add things up here, but so far, guys, 7:45, and it's a close battle. Be easier to add up if everyone would stop dying for 2 seconds. Goddamn. Also, while we're broadcasting, guys, I just want to remind you that the Luigi training video did drop, and I think it came out very well, personally. I did make sure to put a lot of work into that. I'm not just saying that so you guys feel obligated to go watch it. I mean it. It looks good, and I really just hope you guys have a lot of fun watching it. That was the main thing. But it's up right now. Go ahead and check it out when you get a shot. Online Hell, though, down to last stock. That is not like him. And I know it's 4v4 with items on, but he kind of thrives in the chaos. Why Online Hell? Actually, that's a good point, because we're not online, so he's not Hell. He's more like Purgatory here in local play. That was terrible, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was actually a pretty good pick to start out with, especially because you're trying to, I think also just trying to make sure you get an A tier amiibo in there. This is A tier and lower, by the way. And final Smash Ball is here within the, we'll say actually first 4 minutes. We now see Frost Lemon down to second to last stock, and say what you want about Blue Team, they are, to Fluffy's point, at least from Online Hell's point of view, starting to lock in a little more and starting to bring this a little more in their favor. In fact, we are tied. Now we are not. Red Team with a 1-stock lead. And once again, it is first to 4 wins, so right after this match, we are going right in to another match. And Online Hell has been eliminated, but will take the stock, and it's going to give Red Team a 2-stock lead. And Kong Cannon with a big smash attack taking out Funshine's, I believe, second to last stock there. And oh boy. Yeah, a lot going on here. Everyone is down to last stock, proving that they really want to take this first round and walk into round 2 with some momentum, some confidence. And we got 4.5 minutes left. I see the trade-off attack is raring to go for the Banjo, but Hoyolution eliminated. Funshine is gone. Uh-oh. Red Team may be in trouble here, guys. Not looking likely. Blue Team. Actually, Sora's going to pick up an assist trophy here. Wait, look at this. 2 gone from Blue. Oh, this is quite a scramble. And a heart capsule obtained by Old Timer. That might be the last nail in the coffin here. Had to eliminate. Oh! Old Timer with some backup. I love it. He just execution styled got him. I'm entitling that clip Punisher, by the way. Well, it looks like Team Shid has a 1-0 lead. In fact, after this, I'll, well, actually, you know what, the game's got it. The game kind of does that part for me, which is nice. And we got the Minecraft stage. This is interesting pick here. Yeah, I believe with hazards off, I would imagine some servers would actually put this on their legal. I don't see why not if the hazards are off, really. Doesn't seem too crazy. Yeah, we're seeing many KOs in this first 45 seconds to a point I'm barely able to keep up right now, but everyone on the red squad has suffered at least 1 fall. Same with blue right now. Yeah, a lot of high intensity action, a lot of high intensity item use as well, which is really making for, quote, that chaos. No, you are Groot. You know, it felt like it, but again, there was just so much going on in that last round. I barely had a lot of time to keep my eyes on Seymour. I'm trying to keep my eyes on him more here, and it feels like he's kind of playing a support role, so to speak. He's looking for items and just looking for the right time to strike, which actually could be a good strategy for the red squad here. And with 8 minutes left on the game clock here, guys, it does look like Funshine is down to second to last stock with Seymour. Just feels like the red team is getting pushed back a little bit, especially right now. We can see them getting, well, they're trying to push back and get back to stage. Giant would end on this map. You know, Giant would really end on a few stages if we're talking about it, but we do see a KO to online hell. Oh, I, for a moment, thought Seymour was just going for the up special KO, and I was like, who do you think you are? Seymour, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're an amiibo. Amiibos don't ever really get that up special KO. Well, Piranha Plants amiibo, excuse me. Saw an elimination already, and that is going to require them to take a stock. Wow. Yeah, I think I just saw a monkey dunk. As we see that same monkey get hit by Batui. Final smash, though, is on the game, or the battlefield. What is a game? Ooh. Yeah, that was a pretty definitive round here for Blue Team. Good game, guys. We're going to give round 2, though, to Blue. That is Team Shid, featuring Fluffy. I mean, I think Fluffy fits in with Team Shid to a degree. Well, I just want to take this time as we get round 3 set up here on Great Bay to say thank you guys for hanging out with us here on your Saturday night. It does mean a lot. Salud. Also, don't forget to hang out with us tomorrow on Twitch for some 1v1 vanilla stuff. That really just happened. I literally just saw that. So make sure you guys keep training, keep getting better, and join us tomorrow on Twitch at 7:30 Central Time. I'm going to take your word on that, Patch, because, again, there's so much going on, I can barely keep up with everyone, but it does feel like Frost Lemon has made a few play of the games that really benefited Team Shid. Yeah, and Kong Cannon has just been everywhere, man. I understand he's the biggest character in this matchup right now, but he literally just held that plant. Y'all saw that, right? He was literally holding the plant like he was at Home Depot going to the soil section just to do a little repotting. And with less than 8.5 minutes on the game clock, Marges has the critical health stats out. Gotta use those offensively, and they do, but oh, Old Timer gets the upper hand with a down smash. And that's actually going to be Pollo Lucian suffering a fall. I gotta be honest, Pollo Lucian has not been having a good round this round. In fact, I really don't see them really as the MVP of the team right now, but you know, we do still have some more Blitzkrieg ahead of us. And as you guys can see, just bunches of knockouts. In fact, we're going to see a final smash, but that will not knock out. Just going to add some damage there. Sweat. I always forget this guy. Togedemaru, I think his name is. I don't know the new Pokemon. there is a Maxim tomato. Seymour's going to snag it, but Marge S is going to suffer a fall, and they're on their last stock with Funshine. Yeah, I gotta be honest, this is not the way I saw this 4v4 going. Frost Lemon kind of tanking through everything here. And Poyolution. Oh, wait, wow, that was a triple KO, Jesus. Although we now see every member of Red Team down to last stock here, I think it's only a matter of seconds. Well, Seymour has been eliminated. It's a 4v3 now. And Funshine is now gone 4v2. We did see in the first round it get evened up, but all for naught. And Online Hell's got the final smash again. He's got to let it rip. He's got 2, but he'll only get 1 knockout. Poyolution is still in this, and yeah, he doesn't really want to be in this. It's 4v1 against some of Team Shid's heaviest hitters. Nice neutral air by the Kirby Poyolution. And that is it. It's over. Well, we're heading to round 4, and blue team, Team Shid, up by 3. This is not the debut Evolution was hoping for. However, now would definitely be the time for them to rally cap back into this one and, well, try to win these next 4. We're on Guar Plains here, so I would imagine this could be helpful for characters like Pit and Kirby. Yeah, if it was no items, I think I'd have to agree it'd be a little closer, but that's not a Blitzkrieg. That's just a normal 4v4. And with 9.5 minutes left on the game clock here, we have not seen any KOs, mostly because we're on Guar Plains, and this is a pretty large stage. It's really a stage I feel that it would really favor any kind of aerial heavy kind of characters. Yeah, and so far, I gotta be honest, Red Team is really showing some resiliency here. However, Blue Team also right behind them, and we're gonna see Poyolution suffer that first fall. But we do see a lead here for Red. Just got tied up here. Funshine trying to lead the charge with Kong Cannon, or I should say each of them leading the charge for their team. And a simple up tilt will take out Funshine's first stock. Kong Cannon now suffering his first fall. Again, we see Frost Lemon dealing out some big hits, but going to need more than that to take out some of the likes of Pit as well as Seymour. I also feel like for this kind of a rule set here, really, that Seymour's Giant wasn't really the best option. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that only pops out on the first stock, and we don't really do 3 stocks here, it's 5. And it gives us some longevity in the matchup, but also I just really feel like it brings it closer for comebacks. Speaking of comebacks, though, Red Team is working on that comeback now. They are tied right now with Blue in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds, but we now see Funshine suffering a fall, giving Blue the lead back, and actually looks like Kong Cannon just tied us back up by dropping into the blast zone. really, red team, I think their best strategy here would be to take out Kong Cannon immediately. He has been one of the heaviest hitters for blue this whole series. And Frost Lemon getting hit with a big old smash attack. The Giant did pop out there for Seymour, but kind of squandering it, and he's down to second to last stock as we see Old Timer with his final smash, and now it looks like he got a few KOs, but gosh, I thought he was going to hit the whole team for a moment. And that's a double KO, one to Poyolution and one to Funshine, and it's going to bring a pretty nice lead for blue, but, Online Hell suffering a fall, making it a little bit more obtainable for red team to get back into this series. Poyolution does suffer a fall. Funshine hitting the ledge, no problemo. Trying to get himself some space to, I guess, just plot his next move. It's, well, I mean, the stage is not helping with that, but also he's really trying to lead the team here under pressure. And Frost Lemon down to last stock. Could be an idea to take out Frost Lemon because he has been doing a lot. Big dunk to Funshine. Yeah, there is a final smash ball on the field, guys, and this, I think, could be the beginning of the end here for the red squad. They need that final smash ball. They don't just want it, they need it. Online Hell down to last stock. Blue team is only up by 2, but we now see Frost Lemon with a final smash. And that could have some big consequences here. And with 4 minutes to go, I would have to say our longest bout of the night, but Poyolution has now been eliminated by Online Hell. And that'll be a stock taken away from Old Timer. Blue team is only up 2 stocks, but they're up a whole competitor. Red team needs to back off and find some items. And the plant is still good. Yeah, again, very long matchup here. Again, Guar Plains playing to that. And it looks like the Banjo and Kazooie has some kind of an item. And down goes Seymour, down goes Marges. I don't even know what he got hit with at the end, but it's over. Well, it is over here, ladies and gentlemen. Good game, good series, but gotta hand it to Team Shid for a dominating victory here. We really thought we'd see more of an impact from Evolution, but that just was not the case. We're gonna go over some quick stats before we skedaddle here, though. As you can see here, guys, most knockouts going to Online Hell. So, you know, I think Fluffy being that stand-in was a big help for blue, don't get me wrong. But as far as the blue team goes, the least KO is going to Old Timer, but he did have a few clutches. So you can't really hold that against him, especially when the KD ratio is positive, so that's good, that's good. But taking a look at the red team here, it does look like most knockouts going to Funshine, that is Doveman's Banjo and Kazooie. And yeah, I mean, the scores kind of tell the tale here. I mean, nobody was having a positive KD here. In fact, we see that the series did last about 20 minutes here. That sounds about right for one of these, personally. I would have to say, though, that the MVP in this case would really have to be Funshine here. Whereas Marge S just not able to really pull things together here. I mean, definitely did provide some support in some areas, but yeah, just didn't do the job. Most damage given out, though, going to Kong Cannon at Old Timer. Wow. At 2971. That's crazy, actually. So, Old Timer doing some big things, and doing it like some sourdough. Silent G. Yeah, that was bad. Can we edit? No, that's live. That's live. God damn it. Well, anyway, as far as least amount of damage given on the blue team, that's going to Frost Lemon 2503. But let's take a look at the red team now. The most damage handed out was actually Seymour. That giant did provide some damage here for the team, which is good. Least amount of damage given out, though, is accredited to Funshine at 1813. I'm kind of surprised at that, actually. I know it was close between him and Kirby, but wow. Most damage taken, though, Kong Cannon at 2134. Least amount of damage taken, Old Timer, 1728. Most damage taken for red, though, yeah, Seymour well, maybe not by a mile, but he definitely did take some licks here. And that giant, again, it does help you out as far as improving your hitbox and making things hurt more, but it also really drastically grows that hurt box. And if 2-3 characters are on you at one time, that's just going to provide some struggle. Also, least amount of damage taken for the red squad here was Poyolution 2335. I mean, keeping in mind he was the lightest character here, but I also feel like he did accredit some good support moments here in the series. But that is really going to call it for us here tonight, guys. Again, we will be live on Twitch tomorrow for a 1v1 arena at 7:30 Central Time. I just want to go ahead and thank Disco for requesting our Blitzkrieg here tonight. Thank you so much. In fact, I'm going to raise one before we head out. Salute. And thank you for watching. Good night. Oh, wait, there's Nightmare. Hi, Nightmare. But now also bye, Nightmare. We're heading out, guys. Good night. Good luck. And